Hi, Ryan. It's Rob Phillips here from Radio Wales. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
Yeah, very good. Very good. Well, you must be really enjoying life at the moment. 3 wins on the bounce and things looking good.
Yeah, it is good. I think the team is in good spirits and it's in good form, and I think that's showing on the pitch. So yeah, we are enjoying it.
What has clicked, do you think? What James points to is the sort of clean sheets as much as anything.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, that's the base of any team. If you get a clean sheet, then you're heading in the right direction, because if you're scoring, you're winning. So I think that is a massive help. Yeah.
You've had to sometimes this season be patient, because it's been a battle between you and Aaron Lewis on that left-hand side. But you're holding the position at the moment. Do you feel pressure to maintain standards to do that?
I think it's healthy competition. I know as knows what I think about him. I think he's a top player, and there's no hard feelings when he does play. On, like you said, it is healthy competition, and I think it's good. They say when he is playing, I've got him. He's looking over his shoulder at me, but that makes him play better, and vice versa. So yeah, no, it's good. It's good. It's healthy competition.
You haven't scored yet this season. Cameron Norman got on the score sheet on Tuesday. No pressure.
I know. No. It's been too long. It's been too long. But yeah, look, I mean, you can only put yourself in the positions, and then if you score, you score. It's not the forefront of my game. We're keeping clean sheets at the minute, and that's the main thing for me. It's we've got others that are chipping in with plenty of goals, so I don't think mine matter at the minute.
But it was a good omen. You did score against Barrow last season.
Was it Barrow?
Yeah. Don't tell me you forgot.
I thought it was Crawley, me. No?
I thought you had a goal against Barrow as well.
No,
unless you got a deflected shot or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought it was Crawley away on Boxing Day, I believe. But yeah, no, I don't remember that one.
I remember the Crawley one. Yeah, that was definitely you. What the score with you now? You signed a year's deal, so I suppose you're playing for your future as well now, aren't you?
Yeah, you could look at it that way. Yes, listen, contract wise, I don't know. I'm just playing football. I'm enjoying my football. Obviously, yeah, I am up in the summer, but that's a long time away. You don't need to think about that now. You just need to think about the next game, and that's exactly what I'm doing. Like I said, just enjoying it and getting on with it.
And managers say they never look at league tables, but fans do and players do. So how are you looking at things at the moment, heading into the second half of the season now? You're into it, and for all these home games to come as well.
I think it's similar to what I just said. I think you don't really look too far into the future, because you got to take every game as it comes. Like, that's what we've been doing at the minute. You said about the clean sheets and being on 3 wins on the trot. We're just looking at the next game. So the next game is tomorrow, and that's our only main focus.
And as a player and someone who likes driving forward like yourself, how good is this pitch you're playing on at Rodney Parade compared to what it's been before?
Do you know what? Saying that, I was looking through some pictures the other day, and I seen a picture of I think it was Forest Green at home, and must have been around this time of year last year, and the pitch basically doesn't have no grass on it. And I was just thinking the difference between it is crazy. And obviously, with how we want to play, I think it's definitely helping us, and it is so much better to play on. I agree.
You could play on there all day, couldn't you? Whereas sometimes you're glad to get off.
Absolutely.
Well, I hope tomorrow goes really well. Cheers.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Have a good day.
And you.
Nice one.
Morning, Ryan. obviously you're playing in a back four now. How do you enjoy that compared to wing back, which has been for probably the best part of a season and a half? Probably.
To me, it doesn't really make too much of a difference. I think they are still very similar. You play the position very similarly. So yeah, it's not too much different. Maybe a bit more responsibility defending wise, but yeah, I've played left back many times. I've played left wing back many times, so it is very similar.
And you've got that protection of Scott at the moment, knowing that because James, I presume, is demanding you're still getting up there almost.
I mean, you could as a wing back, you have more of a license to go, but you need to pick your timings better when you're a fullback because obviously you don't have the three at the back behind you, so you have to pick and choose when you go as a fullback. But if you time that right, then it's fine. Do you know what I mean? So that's where it sort of is a similar position.
Rob was getting Barrow and Crawley mixed up earlier, but I don't know if it's my memory.
I was thinking, hang on a minute, have I not put one on the old tally or not? But no, I was confused.
But I'm trying to remember. Were you left centre back in Barrow earlier this season?
I did, yeah. At the start of the year, yeah. I was, I think it was left of a 3, wasn't it? As was playing left wing back, or was it left of? I don't know. Yeah, but yeah, I was playing centre back. Yeah.
But that was what turned out to be Flinney's last game, but it was a tough night, that one, wasn't it?
Yeah, no. Barrow were a good side, the same as any side in this league. Everyone's decent, and yeah, it was a very tough game when we played them at their place earlier on in the year.
And you'll need to be on it tomorrow because
definitely, 100%. Like I just said, it's just you can't go into any game thinking you're just going to turn a team over. You got to prepare properly. You got to perform at the best of your ability, and that's every man on the pitch. Because there is no easy games on in this league, and we're all gonna have to be at it tomorrow.
You mentioned goals earlier, but Cam's on 5 assists. You're on 2, I think. So
I feel like you're trying to make a competition out of this or something.
It's healthy competition, isn't it? Surely, is it?
He's obviously hit the ground running when he's coming, and he's doing really well. And obviously his goal the other night is important. It was a big 3 points, and he's obviously chipping in with the assists as well. I'd love to have those kind of numbers, but you never know what's going to happen between now and the end of the season. I might chip in with a few more, I might not, but as long as the team are winning, it doesn't affect me. That's the main thing for me is the team doing well.
And you pleased by the sort of you've shown your character really, because you after having that game against Sutton where things didn't go to plan, but you had to. Is that just life as a League Two footballer? You can have those.
Yeah, look. Thanks for bringing that up. Make it fresh in the memory again. No, look. I think football swings and roundabouts. You can be on top of the world 1 minute, and you can be at the bottom of the ocean at the other minute. It's never plain sailing. It is a roller coaster, but you got to take it day by day. Like if a game doesn't go your way, then you forget about it by the night time and you move on. It's the same as if it's going well. You can never get too high. You can never get too low. So I think, for me personally, that's how I deal with it. If things don't go well, you just sort of keep a level head because opportunities come around and you got to take them when you get them. That's my outlook on it.
No, it's similar. Former Welsh rugby hooker said the same. He said to all kids coming through, he said, "Don't get too high when you are winning, because it's the same when he's low. It's keeping that middle ground, isn't it?"
Yeah, you can't get too high or too low. Obviously emotions do come into play and you do get frustrated, but at the same time, it takes me about. I'd say a day. If it goes really bad, you obviously do need time to reflect, but at the same time, you need to just remind yourself that it is. You have to keep a level head, otherwise, Otherwise, you can just sink even more, or you can live in la la land. So you do need to keep a level head.
Good stuff.